What's going on, boys? Futbol Galaxy here, and welcome back to the Futbol Galaxy Show. This is the show, folks, that dies and comes back to life, just like the hopes of all English fans when it comes to every major international tournament. It is your boy, Futbol Galaxy, your host, and for today, boys, just welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It has been a while. It has been a minute, and I really hope that the audio is looking good. I did plug in my microphone. I'm trying something new here, so let me just check real quick if the audio is good. My microphone. I'm trying something new here. All right, looks like we're good to go. All right, then, folks. So, yes, welcome back, boys, to the Futbol Galaxy Show. Like I said, it has been a minute, but we are back, boys. We are here, and we're good to go. Just a quick heads up, England World Cup might join us later today. I did talk to him today, and he did tell me that he will be late, but he will try to join the show here in a while. But I'm not sure when exactly, but he said that he will join. But yes, guys, for today, as far as today's show is concerned, of course, we got a big, huge football weekend to talk about after the events from last night, of course, from Championship Sunday. And I was thinking maybe to put in some background music, just so that way it doesn't sound so boring. So let me put it on here. I'll put it at the 25, see if that works. Maybe. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. All right then, guys. So yeah, as far as today's show is concerned, it's gonna be pretty simple. I have 5 main topics. Actually, wait, 5 or 6. Hold on. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 topics actually to talk about for today's show. So basically, guys, for today, as far as the plan for tonight's show is that we're going to break it up into 2 segments. The first segment will be the main topics for today that we'll talk about, and then the second segment of the show will be you guys. You will leave us, and it will be just an open discussion, open Q&A. Whatever topics you want to bring up, we'll talk about it at the end of the show. Towards the end of it in the second segment for tonight. So, guys, with that being said and done, we might as well just get right into it, shall we? So, with that being said and done, let's kick it off then, folks, with today's first topic for tonight, which is, of course, the main event, of course, guys, that happened yesterday. It is Spain winning Euro 2024. They are the champions, the European champions of the UEFA European Championship Edition. They are the champions of Europe. And after a 2-1 win against England, I did make the live stream for that game, for the final. I did do a live commentary, but no one joined me, so I was literally just talking to myself, to the camera. But all is good, I guess. But yeah, as far as that game is concerned, my reactions to it. I mean, okay. First of all, I am happy that it ended after 90 minutes because I really was not wanting another game to go on beyond 90 minutes and then into extra time and whatever. So I'm very happy, guys, I'm very happy that the game ended after 90 minutes. But I mean, overall, it was like 2/3 of it was pretty boring. The first half was so boring. There was just a few minor, intense moments, close calls there between the two teams. So the first half was pretty boring, I will say that. The second half, of course, it did start off on a very good note as far as, for the average neutral football fan spectator is concerned, because, of course, Spain scored a goal from Nico Williams. I think it was about a minute into the second half, if I'm not mistaken. But a very quick start for Spain to finally break the deadlock and to take the lead, of course. After that goal, it was a little bit boring, I will admit, of course. Then at the final 30 or 20 minutes of the game is when finally it started to get a little bit good. Sorry, I'm just looking here for some notifications. All right. Yeah, in the final 30 or 20 minutes of the game, that is when it started to get a little bit more interesting, a little bit better. And of course, England scored the tying goal. Cole Palmer with a good dude. The irony in that, it's pretty funny. Cole Palmer, with his cold celebration, literally produced a cold finish because that was a very cold strike. The fact that it went in like smoothly, as if the ball was just sliding on ice right into the back of the net. That was a really great finish, a cold finish, if you will. So a very good goal there from Cole Palmer, his first goal of the tournament. And it kind of sucks that Gareth Southgate didn't give him much game time throughout the tournament for England, because there you go, you give him game time, that is what he can produce. So it's really on Gareth Southgate on that part. But of course, it wasn't enough for England. At the end, it was Oyarzabal who scored the game-winning goal at the 86th minute for Spain. And yeah, final score 2-1. Spain won it, and of course, there's in connection, and to coincide with popular opinion, they deserved it, and I totally agree. Spain was, without a single doubt, the best team in the whole tournament, without a doubt, and rightfully they deserved it. The trophy was really rightfully there. So, yeah. So, congrats to Spain, of course, and shout out to Dario from the Futbol Galaxy Discord server, who is, of course, Spanish, and he was rooting for Spain. So, shout out to him and sending him a congrats. And well, looks like no one is in the live chat. Just like it's just me once again talking to the camera. I just want to check really quick if the audio's sounds good with the music in the background. No one is in the live chat. Just like it's just me once again talking to the camera. I just want to check with the picture. Yeah, I think it's good. Let me know, guys, in the live chat for anyone who's even watching, which I doubt. But if anyone's watching, let me know in the live chat if the audio does look good. As how it is and such with the music, specifically with the music. Let me know if the music sounds good in the background and all that stuff. So, yeah. Now that I've shared with you... Okay. I just want to point something over the quick button. Hold on. All right. I just want to point something over the quick to you guys. I am not a fan of either team. Of either team that played in this final. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now. I was not a fan of any of these two teams. I do not like England. And I do not like Spain. Neither of them. So for me, it was literally a lose-lose. It's a rare situation for me because usually there's some team, there's a team that I want to root for to be the other team, but I don't like both. So for me, it was literally a lose-lose scenario. I just, I didn't care. Like, I wasn't going to be exactly too happy who would win. I was just more in the mentality of, like, I'll be happy to whoever loses. Like, that's it. Because, of course, it's impossible for both teams to lose. One has to win. So, and, going into the game, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be probably disappointed on whoever wins because I didn't want either of them to win. So I'm going to be disappointed if either of them wins, but I will be happy to whoever loses. Well, I will kid you not, when the second half started, at that point, I was like, you know what? I don't even care who wins. I just want someone to win, and hopefully this game ends after 90 minutes because I was really not looking forward to extra time and then potentially penalties. Like, I really did not want, 40 minutes more of football after 90 minutes. So the game was literally already feeling boring to me. So at that point, I really did not care who would win at that point. Like, whoever wins, let's please someone score and someone win. Let's wrap this up, please. Just after 90 minutes, and that's it. We're done here. So yeah, at the end, of course, I will admit, again, I really do not like Spain, like not that much, at all, almost at all. Just to put it kindly, of course. But I was, I did feel a little bit happy that they beat England. I mean, I was very much more than thrilled that England lost. I will tell you guys that. And of course, many of the English fans in my Discord will tell you that I was probably annoying to them, and I do not regret anything. I am pretty much satisfied in seeing English fans cry back to their houses. The only thing that is coming home is the players and all the fans that went to Germany. So there you go. Of course, to all the English fans who do not live in Germany, because well, then again, they will still be going home to their own homes in Germany. But for those who had to travel from England, they're going to go back to England, and there you go. So yeah, the final at the end, of course, was pretty funny because everyone got to laugh at England, so that was pretty cool. It's coming home, lads, once again. You know what? Just cue the SpongeBob meme where, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? And that was pretty funny. And I enjoyed that at the end. I mean, I really wasn't thinking too much about Spain winning it. I mean, I didn't really care. I was just more happy with the fact that England lost at the end. So it was pretty, I was satisfying myself with that. And well then, with that being said and done, now that I've shared with you guys my Euro 2024 reactions as far as the final is concerned, I am now going to let's just move on really quick to the best moments of Euro 2024. But you know what? I think I'll wait until England World Cup comes in because, this is just me talking about myself, and there's literally no one joining the live chat right now. So it's literally just me by myself. So you know what? I'll get back to that later. I will get because I want to talk about the best moments, for us fans. And your guys' opinion, of course, also in the live chat. Whoever was in the live chat, I wanted to share this with anyone watching. So I'll get to that later once we get some more people in. We'll talk about our favorite and best moments of Euro 2024, and also our favorite and best moments of Copa America 2024. But with that being said and done, then let's continue on then to the next topic for today's show. So let me prepare that here really quick. There we go. So the next topic, of course, will be our Copa America reactions. And since I am the only one talking in this stream, and there's no one in the live chat, as I mentioned before, I guess I will share my Copa America reactions. Honestly, guys, I'm just gonna put it plain and simple. I was pretty disappointed. I was more than disappointed. I was upset. I was a little bit agitated. In fact, yesterday evening, I was pretty agitated. I was upset, disappointed, kind of frustrated, mad, annoyed. I think the key word is annoyed there. I was annoyed that Argentina ended up winning the freaking tournament. And just between you and me, guys, I do not like Argentina, like, a lot. Like, I do not like them at all. Not even a bit. Nothing. Literally, the top three teams that I dislike the most, and I say that to put it kindly, are Argentina, Spain, and England. Probably in that order, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, not a fan of Argentina. I do not like them at all. So I was very disappointed and annoyed that they ended up winning again. But, I mean, I just got to say to you guys, was it really a surprise? It was really, was it really unexpected for us? Of course not. We all expected Argentina to win, including myself. I suspected for them to win, but I did have the hope for Colombia. I really wanted Colombia to win. I was really much hoping that they could pull it off and beat Argentina. I was literally rooting for James Rodriguez. I mean, in my opinion, he did break the record for putting up the most assists in a Copa America tournament, and he does deserve the player of the tournament, rightfully so. So I'm glad that he won at least that reward. But had he won Copa America, had he won the trophy, I think that would have been a great Phoenix story for James Rodriguez. I mean, the man that literally time forgot, the man lost in time, the player that almost everyone forgot ever since the 2014 World Cup. So it would have been a great way to end that 10-year drought of being pretty much almost forgotten and, to rise back. I mean, still kudos to James Rodriguez because he did put up a statement in this tournament, playing phenomenally for Colombia and in this Copa America. So you got to give the credit to him. Kudos to James Rodriguez. But again, I do feel sorry for him that he did not end up winning the trophy. I really wish Colombia did. But at the end, of course, it was Argentina who ended up winning. Lautaro Martinez scoring the game-winning goal for what do you call them? The Biceleste or something like that. But yeah. So there you have it, folks. And yeah, that's not much else needs to be said from me. That's pretty much my Copa America reactions. And yeah, we'll talk about, of course, more about the Copa America because, of course, we got the final. We'll talk about the best and favorite moments of the tournament and, of course, the chaos that occurred there. But I really want to get to that more when World Cup comes in. And yeah, so far, this start of the show has not been so much of a good start because I have been the only one so far who's been talking. So with that being said, then I guess, yeah, I'm not really much too sure what to talk about right now since there's, again, like I said, there's really no one in live chat. You know what? At this point, I think I'll just open up to an open discussion because the thing is, the rest of the topics that I want to talk about, guys, is, I want to talk about it with World Cup once he comes in. And I really want to talk about it with you guys, but because there's no one here yet, it's kind of, I really do not want to talk about it by myself. It's going to be weird. It's going to be boring. So yeah, I guess we'll just leave it for now to an open discussion. Let me know, guys, any football questions, any football topics that you guys want to talk about. I'm open. I'm all ears. I'm open to anything. So let me know, guys. If someone could please join, we'll see. I know the lighting is a little bit weird. I guess that could do. I don't know. I guess I could do a little bit better. I don't know. By the way, if you're asking why I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt, it's because it's freaking hot here. That's why. It's pretty darn hot in Southern California, lads. But yeah, we still have not seen anyone join the show, live chat or anything. And I really hope World Cup joins here soon because I am all by myself here. Me no like it. Yeah, if anyone is there in live chat who's watching, let me know, guys. Any football topics you want to talk about really quick while we wait for England World Cup, or literally while we wait for anyone here. So please, guys, let me know in the live chat anything that you guys want to talk about. I'm all open, bro. I'm all ears. Let me add some people here in the Futbol Galaxy Discord. See if we can try to get someone to join us. Merrick. I don't know who else. Maybe Chris. Yeah, I like Chris. And yeah, I guess that's it. And I guess Dude, even though I'm not too much of a fan of that guy, but whatever. We need some people here. I really don't care who it is. We just need some people here. Alrighty then. As Jim Curry would say, alrighty then. Still no one has joined, which is kind of a weird. Well, no, weird. That's awkward. Merrick, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. Finally, someone is joining us. About time, bro. Oh my gosh, you are a lifesaver, Merrick. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the live chat. As usual, it is awesome to see you here, brother. How you doing? Right now, brother, the floor is open to you guys. Let me know in the live chat any football topic or question you want to ask or share. Right now, like I said, the rest of the topics I wanted to talk about with England Cup once he joins. I mean, we probably might get to some now that America's in the live chat. Maybe he can, join the discussion. But yeah, I really wanted to cover some of the topics with you guys because I was by myself. I really haven't, gotten to it yet. So I'm just waiting here. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Awesome to hear that, brother. I'm doing good. Just waiting here. I've been all by myself right now for the past 20 minutes here, in the show live. So yeah. Just really my microphone cut all that probably. Sorry guys, this is not ASMR. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, I mean, you know what? Now that you're here, Merrick, I guess we'll just go back to this topic then, shall we? So at the beginning of the show, I was talking about, I was reacting, just sharing my Euro 2024 reactions. But what I really wanted to discuss with you guys, and of course within the World Cup, was our best and favorite moments from Euro 2024. So Merrick, now that you're in the live chat, feel free to your reactions of the tournament, after the final. And yeah, please share. What were past tense. What were your best and favorite moments? In your opinion, what were the best moments of the tournament? And what were your personal favorite moments of the tournament? Please feel free to share in the live chat, bro. And yeah, hopefully we can get some more people here in the live chat to join us in England Cup. I mean, England Cup told me that he was going to come in late. I get that, but I really hope he joins, bro. I need someone to talk to, man. Otherwise, this show's going to be freaking boring. Dude says in the Discord, sorry, man, I'm busy. That sucks. He's hearing something. That was good. And just waiting here for Merrick's response. All right, here we go. So Merrick says, for me as an England fan, I think my favorite moment of the Euros is the Jude Bellingham overhead kick over to Slovakia. Oh, dude, that's a very good moment right there. Yeah, that's a very good moment right there. Good point there for Merrick. Yeah, that was dude, I remember that game. That was freaking crazy. Yeah, very awesome moment there for all English fans there. Something to remember about Euro 2024. So yeah, awesome golazo too. So yeah, that was a very awesome moment there. Totally agree with that. As far as just to share a moment, one of my favorite moments from the tournament. I I didn't see the Germany versus Scotland game, the opening game of the tournament, but I did see Spain versus Italy. I gotta say that the first half of that game was awesome to watch. The second half was a bit boring, but the first half was so awesome to watch. I think it was Fabian Ruiz. Oh, dude, I remember now. Oh, the first goal that Spain scored. I think it was Fabian Ruiz. The way that man managed to dribble right through. No, it wasn't. No, sorry, it wasn't Italy. It was versus Croatia. It's my bad. It was versus Croatia. And it was the first goal from Spain. Fabian Ruiz scored it, and bro, that was such a delicious golazo, dude. What a freaking amazing individual solo goal from Fabian Ruiz. The fact that he managed to just dribble right through Croatia's defense, finding an opportunity, going left, right, dodging the defenders, and then boom, final shot right to the back of the net. That was just the chef's kiss of a goal. Fabian Ruiz was so good in this tournament, dude. He was so good. Arguably one of the best players in the whole tournament, not just for Spain, but just in the tournament in general. So yeah, that was a fantastic moment right there that I remember from the tournament. Earlier, of course, in the tournament during the group stage, that was an awesome moment. Any other awesome moments? Chris, he's in the live chat. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the live show and to the live chat. It is awesome to see you here. How you doing, brother? Welcome. Hey, I'm finally here. Hope you're well. Favorite Euro moment was Spain. Not really a moment, but they were a really fun team to watch throughout the entire tournament. That is so true. Very much true from Chris. Totally agree. And yeah, I mean, I was just sharing my moment of I watched Fabian Ruiz's goal versus Croatia. Awesome goal. It's just dude. Spain was just so Spain just dominated this tournament, dude. Spain completely dominated in this tournament from beginning to end, and yeah, they completely deserved the championship trophy. They deserved it. It was rightfully there. So yeah. Any other awesome moments you guys remember? You guys would like to share, guys, from Euro 2024? Dude in the live chat. I'm on the road. What you want? This dude. Oh my gosh, this bro is like freaking Lightning McQueen, just traveling all around the world apparently. Merrick says, my thoughts on the Euros final. I gotta say, congrats to Spain for winning the Euros because they deserve to win it. Congrats to Dario. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I said the exact same thing earlier today in the show, and yeah, they completely deserved it. The trophy was rightfully theirs. They were quite clearly the best. Like Germany was easily the second best, but Spain was clearly the best team in the whole tournament, and they completely deserved to lift the European Championship trophy. Totally agree. Any other European moments? Let me see. I'm trying to remember because I only saw a few games throughout the tournament. I gotta say, I guess a little honorable mention would probably be Kolo Muani's goal versus Belgium, because I was actually live commentating that game. I remember I was watching it live. Pretty boring game between two boring teams that just played boring football. But that deadlock, that goal, that tiebreaker goal to break the deadlock from Kolo Muani, that was a very good goal, good taking goal. I just realized that wasn't even his goal; that was an own goal. Vertonghen, yeah, I just remembered the credit was to Vertonghen. It was an own goal from Vertonghen, so Kolo Muani didn't even take the credit for that. So there you go. Dude who says my fam rented on an RV. We're headed down to LA. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, for a Euro moment, I guess we'll have to wait for that. Chris says Lukaku missed chances and offsides in one match was also a memorable moment. That is so true, dude. Created many memes. Oh, guys. Speaking of memes, one of the biggest honorable mentions and memes out there, let's be real, it is Kylian Mbappe's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mask, bro. The fact that the man came out with a black mask, something that's never been seen before in the history of TMNT. Just awesome moments right there, guys. Awesome moments. Hopefully, we get to see Kylian Mbappe feature in the sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, honorable mention right there to Kylian Mbappe's Zorro-looking mask, if you will, I guess. Pretty awesome. Dude says probably Austria topping the group. Oh, you know what? That's a very good point. Very good mention right there. Austria winning the group. I mean, hey, to be honest, we all kind of expected. We all were expecting, just really expecting Austria to do very well. I think many people were. I'm not sure they really put them as the dark horses, but many people were expecting them to do good in this tournament, and they pretty much did. They didn't go. They didn't do that bad in the tournament. To be fair, so yeah. They ended up in the quarterfinals, if I'm not mistaken, right? Never mind. No, they got eliminated in the they got eliminated in the round of 16. Never mind. They got eliminated by Turkey. Yeah. So there we go. I'm trying to drink without trying to, have the audio. Get caught by the camera, by the microphone. If I couldn't support France, I'd support Austria. Yeah, gotcha. I mean, many people were rooting for Austria. Let's be real, because they were kind of sort of underdogs, but they were, this one of the strongest underdogs in the tournament, if you will. So yeah, totally makes sense. Let me see. I'm trying to think of another fun Euro moment. Let me just catch up in the. Cause I have the Futbol app open, and I'm just watching here the fixtures. Because, like I said, I didn't really watch that much games throughout the tournament, just a few in the group stage, and then even less during the knockout stage. Yeah, I think for me that would probably have to be it, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know if I saw Georgia versus Portugal, but that I don't think I did. I think I did. I don't know. Georgia versus Portugal. I forgot, but I think that's also a very big moment right there from Euro 2024. The fact that Georgia were able to defeat Portugal on a clean sheet, guys. Like, are you kidding me? They were like, bro, Georgia is ranked number 74, and they defeated the team that is ranked number 6 in the FIFA World Rankings. They were able to beat them 2-0 on a freaking clean sheet, guys, for crying out loud. That is just giant. That was probably one of the biggest moments, like in the top 5 biggest moments in the tournament. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was considered to be the biggest upset in the history of the European Championship. So there you go. Romania topping. They topped the group, didn't they? Huh? Yeah, they did against freaking Belgium. Actually, that group ended up in 4 points all around. That was crazy. So Group C. Okay, well, not okay. Well, yeah, I think another moment was that there was a record that happened in Group C, which I forgot. Let me know, please. If anyone's in live chat, feel free to let me know what that was, because I kind of forgot. But yeah, something happened in Group C that was like the most draws or something like that. I don't know. But Group B was the one that ended up in all 4 points. That is just crazy. So yeah, there you go. Well then, guys, yeah, that was pretty awesome. I'm so glad that we finally kicked off a discussion here in the show. That's awesome. So thank you very much, guys, for participating and for sharing your favorite Euro moments. I guess, yeah, we'll just move on then to the next topic. I already shared my Copa America reactions, but for those who are here in the live chat, I'll leave you guys the spotlight then. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this up during our, sharing our moments, but oh well. I guess we'll get back to that once World Cup comes in. But for now, I want you guys to have the spotlight. Let me know, guys, in the live chat, what were your favorite Copa America moments? Actually, you know what? Now that we're talking about that, I'll put up the bracket there because that is exactly what it was for. So yeah. Feel free, guys, to share your favorite Copa America moments. Okay, I'll just say this. It was not my favorite moments, but there were moments from the tournament that I would like to share. The fact that Mexico got grouped, the fact that the USA got grouped, and the fact that Chile got grouped. Literally the 3 teams that I support got grouped. So for me, this Copa America was just a complete disaster. It was just rubbish. At the end, the team that I disliked the most ended up winning it. So for me, this was just not a happy Copa America tournament. I did not have that much fun. I was totally hyped for this tournament before kickoff, but afterwards, after the group stage, it just went all downhill from there for me. So yeah, not much I can say about this Copa America. That is just the moments that I would like to share. The fact that I literally got to see all my 3 teams get eliminated in the group stage is just depression. So there you go. Dude says, what's your Spain versus Argentina finalissimo predictions? We'll actually get to that in a bit because that is one of the topics that I want to share later on, especially once, I really hope the World Cup shows up soon. Chris says, Canada's Copa America run their first Copa America. Oh yes, that is probably the biggest topic. The the biggest mention, like takeaway. That's the word. The biggest takeaway of this tournament, besides of course Argentina winning the tournament. But yeah, one of the biggest takeaways of this tournament, specifically of this year's edition of Copa America, is the fact that Canada were able to reach up to the semifinals, guys. Up to the semifinals in their first Copa America tournament. All I gotta say is just a round of applause for Jesse Marsh, because that is just an incredible milestone, dude. What an accomplishment from Canada. That is just like that. You literally showed USA and Mexico how to get the job done, how to work their way through, because CONCACAF just got completely embarrassed in this tournament. You got freaking Mexico, USA, Jamaica, Costa Rica, all those 4 teams freaking eliminated from the tournament. Panama and Canada, of course, got through to the knockout stage, but Canada was one who ended up being further than all of them. But yeah, it's just crazy how CONCACAF just got clapped in this tournament, really. So kudos to Canada, and they deserve so much credit for it's a bright future for Canada, folks. It really is. Let me see here. Merrick says, I enjoyed watching the Euros in Copa America this year, especially the Euros. Watching the Euros was fun to watch. Oh, yeah, without a single doubt, I think it is safe to say, guys, I think to the cable and the microphone just to the cable and the microphone just. Can you guys hear me now? To the cable and the microphone just. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, looks like all is good. Yeah, as I was saying, just a slight move of the cable and the freaking microphone gets disconnected, so it's just a bit of annoying. But yeah, just going back to what Merrick mentioned, I think it is safe to say, guys, and let me know if you guys can agree. I think this year's edition of the European Championship, of the Euro tournament, was just full of awesome moments, guys. Like the groups, I think we can all agree, for the most part, that the group. Sorry, by the way, I'm trying to plug in my computer. Okay, I'm good. I think for the most part, we can agree. Well, okay, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the group stage was the best part of the tournament because it was just full of awesome moments. The fact that in the first 6 games of the tournament, we got like up to more than 20 goals. Like this tournament just cooked, especially in the first half of the group stage. It just cooked. And this year's edition of the Euro tournament was just so fun. Like Merrick said, it was so fun to watch. Doodle says Canada should have got 3rd place. I actually agree. I can hear you. Awesome to hear that. I mean, awesome. Awesome, Merrick. Thank you for that confirmation. Appreciate that, bro. I'll be back, says Doodle Dude. I agree. Yeah, this year's edition of Euro was just very fun to watch. I honestly can't exactly say the same thing for Copa America, except for unless you're an Argentinian fan because they won. But maybe, of course, unless you're a Canadian fan, because they pretty much surprised everyone. They went pretty fun in the tournament. But besides those 2 moments, I really cannot say the same thing about Copa America, especially for me, considering that all of my 3 teams got eliminated early. So, yeah, I kind of cannot agree with Copa America. But as far as Euro is concerned, this year's edition of the Euro tournament was pretty fun to watch. Euro 2024. Okay, look, here's a question for you guys. Would you guys consider Euro 2024 to be one of the best Euro tournaments so far? Let me know in the live chat. Merrick says, I almost watched every single game of Euro Copa America this year. That's awesome, bro. For me, I didn't exactly end up watching all of them. I mean, there were a few, but okay, you know what? Here's something that even Merrick can agree, because I mentioned this. He mentioned this. Almost every 12 okay. Well, for me, it was 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, but, just for the sake of the conversation, so you guys can understand. As far as the group stage is concerned, almost every 3rd match game was boring beyond belief. And I just couldn't understand why, dude. Like, here we are with these matches like Spain versus Italy, Portugal versus, France versus, I gotta see the group. Hold on. Like, for example, Spain versus Italy, France versus Netherlands, Belgium versus Ukraine or Romania, whatever. Like, almost every single 3rd game in the group stage of almost each match day was just boring beyond belief, and that was just driving me nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting trolled online for saying a year ago Canada wasn't a top 5 team in CONCACAF. That's crazy. Well, I think it is safe to say that Canada is most definitely, indeed, a top 5 team in CONCACAF. In fact, I would say that they're in the top 2 best teams in CONCACAF, with USA being number 1 and Canada being number 2. Mexico is barely number 3. I would literally even put them lower than that. But yeah. Any other moments that you guys would like to share, guys, before we move on to the next topic? As far as Copa America moments are concerned. Yeah? As far as Copa America moments are concerned. All right. Just want to make sure the audio is good. Also, let me know, guys, in the live chat if the background audio, do I sound good with the background audio, or should I just take it off? Should I turn off the volume a little bit? Let me know, guys, in the live chat. Merrick says, yeah, pretty much all the third match on match days have been a snooze fest. Oh yeah, they were a complete snooze fest. And don't even get me started on freaking France versus Portugal. That game was boring. I think it. Hold on. What was the? Hold on. Yeah, France versus Belgium. France versus Belgium was a big time snooze fest, dude. And versus Portugal. I'm not gonna lie. And versus Portugal. I'm glad I didn't end up. Actually, then again, I think I did end up seeing like the second half of that game. So yeah. But almost every France game, besides the one versus Spain, was pretty much a snooze fest. That includes England as well, and Belgium. So, yeah. I think, okay, here's another question. I already asked this before, but just let me know, guys. What were, in fact, we might as well just go back to the slide, shall we? Yeah, hold on. Let me just put that, put back the banner. All right. So, here's a quick question for you guys. I already asked this before, but I'll say it again. Let me know, guys, in the live chat. What were your top 4 most boring, worst performing teams in the tournament? And I mean, it doesn't have to be in a specific ranking, but you can rank them. But just tell me your top 4, like worst performing, most boring teams to watch in this tournament. For me, it would probably be number 1, France, number 2, Belgium, most definitely Belgium, number 3, England, and number 4, maybe Portugal. To be honest, maybe. But yeah, I think that would be my number 4, my top 4. Number 1, France. Number 2, Belgium. Number 3, England, and number 4, Portugal. I think I might have mentioned it in the live stream. I don't know if it's the exact same ranking, but for now, this is my definitive ranking. Dudu says, how are you feeling about Canada going into World Cup 2026? If they keep on sticking with what they're doing, I think they're going to do very well. I think we could see Canada going through, maybe up to, who knows, maybe even up to the quarterfinals. I mean, of course, it does depend on who they get in the draw, and of course, who they get into the round of 16. But who knows? We could legit see Canada go a bit far, maybe even the farthest they've ever gone in the history of the World Cup. Merrick says, audio sounds good for me. Awesome, thank you for that, Merrick. Get new music, says dude, he can cry all he wants. Hey, what up? How you doing, brother? I'll join soon, bro. If I can, just heads up. Okay, awesome, bro. Bro, I'm freaking waiting for you, bro. I need my wingman, bro. Dude says, anyways, I'll hop off for a minute. I'll be back. All right, cool. But yeah, guys, let me know once again in the live chat. What were your top 4 most boring, worst performing, like just boring teams to watch from Euro 2024? Let me know, guys, in the live chat. I am curious to see and hear what you guys think. All right, here we go. Merrick with his ranking. Number 1, England. Really, England, huh? Wow. For France, I am a little bit surprised. So number 1, England. Number 2, France. Number 3, Belgium. I actually don't know who to choose at number 4. Okay, no worries about that. I mean, I was a bit hesitant in saying Portugal number 4, so maybe you know what? I think I would do the same. I also wouldn't be exactly too sure who would put to. Actually, you know what? Maybe Netherlands. I think Netherlands is an honorable mention for one of the most boring teams to watch in the tournament. Because, I mean, the fact is that they barely managed to go through the round of 16 after getting 3rd place. 2-1 win over Poland, and then then they lost 2-3 versus Austria, and then of course at the end. Wait, hold on. A 0-0 draw versus France, and then a 2-3 defeat versus Austria. So I really wouldn't exactly, push out Netherlands out of the conversation. I think they would be an honorable mention as far as the top 4 most boring teams from the tournament were concerned. Chris says England and France. Yeah, I mean, I think it is safe to say that England and France were among the top 3 most boring teams to watch in this tournament, without a single doubt. And then and Belgium and Netherlands. Yeah, right. Yeah, pretty fair ranking there from Chris. I agree with that. Yeah, for me, as far as number 4 is concerned, or at least the 4th team, for a not particular order ranking, I think it would be between Netherlands and Portugal, but probably Netherlands. Portugal, I mean, look, the reason why I'm saying Portugal is because they also didn't play so hot either, especially in the knockout stage. Like, as you can see here, they freaking tied to Slovenia, for crying out loud, 0-0. And, of course, they won in penalties. And then they tied again versus France. And they lost in penalties. So they played pretty much boring and anticlimactic football in the knockout stage. So that's why I would put Portugal number 4, to be honest. Not to mention they lost to freaking Georgia 2-0. So they played quite pitiful football, if you ask me, in this year's tournament. But well then, guys, with that being said and done, I guess we shall move on then, shall we? So let's move on to the next topic for today's show, which is hold on, let me just change the slides, and there it is, guys. So as you guys may know from yesterday's championship Sunday, a bit of chaos. And of course, I am being sarcastic when I say a bit, but there was pretty much a lot of chaos going on in yesterday's Copa America final of the stadium at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Just a huge mayhem going on, a big, huge mess, and part of it has to do with the lack of security, the fans just raging in, a huge mob of fans just rolling into the stadium. Many fans who did not purchase tickets to the stadium, cheating their way through, really. And just a big, huge, chaotic moment. A very poor start, and just a poor moment for Copa America, really. A really poor start for the final, as there was just a lot of chaos going around with the fans in the stadium breaking in. A big, huge mob that was just uncontrollable. And part of the problem was the lack of security around the stadium. So, honestly, guys, after this, it's not looking too good for the 2026 World Cup, because now, and even worse, with the events that happened with Donald Trump yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago, right? I forgot. No, I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, with the effect of Donald Trump, with the events that happened with Donald Trump about the assassination attempt. So yeah, many have been concerned now about the security. What will happen in the World Cup in 2026? How secure will the stadiums be? Because it's not looking good at all for the U.S. being the host of the next World Cup. So the question goes to you guys: what are your thoughts on this, and what are your reactions about this chaos that happened in Copa America? Merrick says last night Copa America final was ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, just putting the football aside, like I said, it was just a very bad start to the final. Not the start that obviously Golden Ball, the directors of the stadium and what everyone else was wanting. I mean, the fact that they suspended the game for quite literally an hour and 15 minutes. The game was supposed to kick off at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific. But it kicked off at 6:15 p.m. Pacific, 9:15 Eastern. So, yeah, the game was suspended for an hour. And everyone in the stadium, the directors, the guys in charge, the staff people in the stadium were just trying their best to keeping everyone that was already inside at their seats entertained for as much as possible. Because, again, they had to wait for a freaking hour for the game to start because of the freaking suspension. So, yeah, like Merrick says, it's ridiculous. It was just an absolute disaster. It is very much unfortunate that these scenes had to occur. And I don't know if you guys saw the video, but there was a video out there that's right now on the internet. Some fans were literally trying to get in through the ventilating tubes. Are you mad, bro? Like, bro, this is getting just beyond ridiculous at this point. The fact that they were trying to get in through the ventilating tubes. What is this, a movie? Is this a freaking Mission Impossible movie? Like, where's Tom Cruise in this? Like, like, it's just a disaster. It was just an absolute disaster. It sucks that this had to happen. I mean, I just feel bad for Colombo. I feel bad that this is how the freaking final had to begin. Like I said, a very bad start, a disastrous of the start, very poor way to start the final. And yeah, just a very much unfortunate scenes that, of course, brought a lot of concerns. I think there were people that were injured during this chaotic mob of a break-in. And again, one of the main concerns is the lack of security that happened. Because, the lack of security in the stadium that let this unfortunate mob break-in happen. And again, like I mentioned earlier, that leads to the concern of how the security will go through for the 2026 World Cup. How secure will the fans be, when they go watch games here in the U.S.? So, and like I said, the assassination attempt that happened to Donald Trump 2 days ago does not help the situation at all. So, yeah, oh shoot, I just realized that the freaking background screen was falling down. So yeah, very concerning moments right now after the Copa America final. And of course, this was literally a test, for the U.S. to be the host of a major international football tournament. And unfortunately, in the final, this had to happen. So I guess we'll have to see what's going to happen next. And, cross your, just fingers crossed that we don't get to see these unfortunate and chaotic moments occur in the 2026 World Cup when the games kicked off in the U.S. But once again, guys, let me know in the live chat your thoughts, reactions, and opinions to this about the chaos that happened in the Copa America final. America, I think the president of Colombia was one of the 27 people I think that got arrested. Yeah, he did get arrested, and I do want to point that out. I saw that announcement through the ESPN FC YouTube channel. Let me bring it up here really quick. It says here that Colombia Football Federation President Ramon Jesurún and his son Ramon Jamil Jesurún, that's funny, dude. He literally named his son after himself. That's freaking hilarious. Are facing 3 felony counts of battery following the Copa America final. Are accused of fighting. Oh, here we go. So Ramon Jamil Jesurún and his son are accused of fighting multiple security guards as they tried to gain access to the field. That is nuts, dude. Oh my gosh. That is nuts and sad. How could you, bro, you're the president of the federation. You're making a complete fool out of yourself, and you just did by literally allowing yourself to get arrested. Are you nuts, dude? So, oh my gosh, that's just nuts. You really have to be stupid to not realize not only the responsibilities that you have as the president, the role that you have, the fact that you're literally surrounded by the public, you're literally making a fool out of yourself. So, very poor decision from the president and his son. Just wow, dude. Just wow. Chris says we also have a Club World Cup next year. Oh, dang, that's right. Oh shit, that's right. Guys, cue the meme. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. Yeah. It really is not looking good. It's not looking good at all, guys. So fingers crossed that we do not get to see some more chaotic moments happening. Merrick says, dang, well, that is stupid. Yeah, no, that was, very much stupid and poor attitude from the president. Very irresponsible. That's the key word right there. Irresponsible from the president. And, I mean, I got to say, I do find it funny that the president freaking named his son literally after him. The president is Ramon Jesurún, and his son is Ramon Jamil Jesurún. So that's just hilarious. I bet he calls him Junior then. Hola, hey Junior, venga pa acá. That's pretty funny. Jeremy's in the live chat. How you doing, my man? Welcome to the show and to the live chat. It is awesome to see you here, brother. How you doing? Oh well, what happened in Copa America? Oh yeah, we're talking about it right now, Jeremy. I've been living under a rock. Really? Okay, so what happened? Just to give you a quick sum up. What happened was that there was a huge mob of fans. I think it was, I don't know if it was all Colombia fans. Someone fact checked me on that. But there was just a mob of fans outside of the stadium at Hard Rock Stadium that were just doing a huge break-in. The majority of them who did not pay for their tickets, so they were literally cheating their way into the stadium. It was a huge disaster, a mob fest. It was chaos all around. And due to that, the final was suspended for an hour. It was supposed to kick off at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, but it kicked off at 6:15 p.m. Pacific, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, it was just a complete disaster start of for the final, and And on top of that, we're just talking about we were just talking about Jeremy. The fact that it was just announced 2 hours ago from ESPN FC that the president of the Colombian Football Federation got arrested with his son because they were finding multiple security guards as they tried to gain access to the field. So that is the direct words from ESPN FC. So on top of that, the freaking president of Colombia, the team that was in the final, got him and his son arrested because they were fighting the security guards. So there you go. Merrick says, I hope this doesn't happen again in the 2026 World Cup. Dude, believe me, I really hope that doesn't happen as well. Like, I really hope. I mean, bro, you who are also American, I don't know if you can relate, but just for me in the Discord, in the Futbol Galaxy Discord, which once again, guys, you can join in the description below. But as an American, it's just a little bit it's not annoying, but it does get annoying up to a certain point when you're in a Discord full of people from all over the world, and all I can say about America is just about the guns and the violence. As an American, it's just, to a certain point, it does get annoying, but it just makes me sad that is how America is represented. I understand that the U.S. has always boasted as being one of the most powerful countries in the world. Technically, we are, but how can we say that when we can't even have security in our own domestic events? Like, we're just we're literally, like, it just doesn't help at all. It doesn't help the situation that the U.S. is one of the hosts for the World Cup, for the Club World Cup and the FIFA World Cup. And we're just making complete fools out of ourselves. We're just being clowns at this point. The fact that we're allowing these things to happen. Now, the one argument that I will say about this to counterattack this, I know that this is a big deal, and it is a big deal. I'm not saying that it's not. This is a big deal that should be a concern, and it should be addressed. But the thing is, if you want to talk about lack of security and how the U.S. is allowing this lack of security, the only argument that I will say to that is what happened at Wembley in Euro 2020, literally 3 years ago. If you guys don't know what happened, it was basically this. But times two, because it was much, much worse. There was a ginormous amount of English fans storming their way into Wembley, many of which did not even have a ticket with them, no ticket purchase. So again, just like what happened yesterday, they cheated their way in because they were desperate to watch England playing the final versus Italy at Wembley. I do not blame them for that, but still, that was worse, dude. That was literally worse than what happened yesterday. We're talking about Wembley, for crying out loud. A stadium that is quite literally 2 times, if not 3 times, bigger than Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. So if you ask me, that's a worse situation right there. There was nothing that security could do to stop that huge mob fest of English fans at Wembley back in Euro 2020 in the final. So that's all I got to say about that. Jeremy says, oh, well, that's a big slip from the Federation. A lot of disorder going on in the world. Thanks for the info, by the way. Yeah, no problem, Jeremy. And yeah, I completely agree more. It's very much unfortunate to see this. And again, I feel bad for those who were in charge of, the stadium, the game, the directors of the stadium, the directors in CONMEBOL. This was supposed to be a fun final with Shakira at halftime, of course. We can talk about that later, of course. But yeah, this was supposed to be a fun final, and at the end, it didn't really start that way. So it is unfortunate to see that this had to happen. Merrick says that Copa America final match didn't end till midnight for me. Oh, dude, that is crazy. That the match in Miami ended at midnight. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I totally agree. That is freaking. Yeah, like I said, the game was literally suspended for an hour, so it is unfortunate for many of the fans who attended. Because the game was supposed to start an hour before, and they had to wait for a whole, literally 60 minutes 75 minutes. They had to wait for 75 minutes. Okay, so unfortunate for the fans who had to, who attended and who were there at the stands. Engel joining right now. Awesome, bro. Finally, we get to see Engel Cup and hear what his thoughts about this, of course. And yeah, we'll be able to move on. Jeremy says, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. There's no excuse for such things happening, especially in 2024. Yeah, couldn't agree more, bro. When there's way more resources for security, it's putting everyone in jeopardy. Yeah, couldn't agree more. I just hope, for the sake, not even for the sake of the reputation of the, sorry, background screen is happening again. Not exactly for the sake of the U.S. and the reputation, but for the sake of the fans who are coming here, knowing that the U.S. is infamous for violation when it comes to guns and all that, and like for security. I just hope that we don't end up getting to see any more of this in the World Cup, in both the Club World Cup and in the FIFA World Cup. So yeah, for the sake of the fans and for the sake of everyone who's coming, who will be traveling to the U.S. to watch some games, some World Cup games, I hope this. I just hope that the U.S. reputation is already pretty bad as it is worldwide, and I get it. I totally get it. I understand the reasons why. I just hope it doesn't get any worse. I hope it doesn't get any worse after the World Cup events. If these things happen, and I hope that these things do not happen, for the sake of the fans and for the sake of the security and for the sake of the fun of it, for the sake of having fun, of having the joy, the entertainment, the sensation of going to watch a World Cup game. Like, security is not really much of a thought unless something bad happens. So again, I hope for the fans, for the sake of the fan, there's enough security that there's enough security for the fans so that way they can have a good time and watch the games. So yeah. Anyway, and guys, for that being said and done, we'll then move on then to the next topic of the show. Hopefully in a couple. I mean, he says he's joining right now, but he hasn't joined the dashboard here. Let me take a quick sip, by the way. All right. And there he is. Let me bring him up. I just really because he just came in, so I really just want to hear his brief reactions and favorite moments from Euro 2024. So, without further ado, then, boys, please welcome to the live show and to the stage our boy in my man in World Cup. Right now, he's on mute.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, there he is. Yes, I can hear you, bro.
What's up? How you doing?
How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. How about you, bro?
Good. Give me 1 second. I'm just setting myself up right now.
Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries.
All right. All right.
Hey, there he is. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good, bro. We're just waiting for you, bro.
Okay.
All right, bro. So earlier in the show, the Spain kit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Had to.
Bro. Nah, bro.
No, you're clearly not Spanish. Get out of here.
Of course, I'm not Spanish, bro. What the?
Exactly.
I made myself clear.
Anyways.
Anyway, bro. Earlier in the show, we were sharing. Me in the live chat, we were sharing our favorite moments and the best moments in your opinion and your personal favorite moments from Euro 2024. So without further ado.
Oh, okay. So you want to know my favorite? All right. It's a lie. I'm not gonna lie. I like that Bellingham goal. That was a really, really good moment.
Shoot. I think we lost him.
Hello?
Hey, bro. Oh yeah, bro, you're glitching.
I'm glitching?
Yeah. All right, you're back.
Okay. I was saying the Bellingham goal. I was gonna say that.
Yeah. That's what Merrick mentioned earlier before as well.
That bicycle kick. So it was pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. I like another one was the Guler, the Turkey goal. I don't know if you saw that one. That goal was amazing. Georgia.
Oh, I think I'm recalling that. Yes, dude, that was a sweet golazo, dude. That was a golazo.
I want to say whenever Spain clutched up a lot, like Spain did clutch up around, I think it was the France game. That game when they clutched, that was a really, really nice moment. I think it was France or Germany. No, it was France. I think it was both, actually. But then they were doing a lot of clutch stuff, especially Yamal. Yeah. Yamal was balling this whole tournament.
Big time, dude. Also, just to share, mention another big moment as well. Speaking of Yamal, I don't know if it was versus Germany, but that golazo that he scored from long range.
I think that was
that
France.
versus France, right? I think versus France.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Dude, that was a beautiful goal, dude. What a way to score your first goal in your first tournament for your country, dude. Wow.
And he did break a record too in the final, breaking Pele's record too.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah.
I don't know. I really liked it. The only downside is a lot of own goals, man. It was like, what can we do, man?
Own goal was the Golden Boot winner, bro.
Yeah, they won the Golden Boot. Let's be honest. But yeah, I predicted earlier, like when the Euro started, I always like to predict two teams to like at least make it to the final, and I did get it right again. So
really,
yeah. So the two teams I predicted was between Germany and Spain.
oh, okay, gotcha.
And so whoever won between Spain and Germany, I'm like, that's going to win. Whoever wins that, they're winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
And look, I was right. So
no, yeah, I mean Spain completely deserved it. I think everyone can agree they were the best team in the whole tournament. Germany being the second best, but Spain was clearly the best one, and they rightfully deserved to win that tournament. The trophy.
Like, look, I'm gonna be honest. Like, France, not gonna lie, they don't deserve going that far. That was the only team I don't think they deserve. The only reason I say England deserved to go that far is because they were really, really. They had a lot of good moments, you know. Like, I think they had a lot of clutch moments, but at the same time, I think the Netherlands should have made it to the final.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, but England did pull through. I'm not mad about it though. Don't get me wrong. I would have liked to see England win something, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, oh, actually, no, I do not agree because I would not like to see England win something.
Exactly, but you wanted England to win.
And look, here's the thing. Look, hold on. Here's the
Spain.
thing. What was it?
Spain better. Come on.
No. In football, Spain is obviously better. That was clearly point taken yesterday. But I don't like either of them. I really do not like Spain or England. I'm sorry, but I don't. I was really happy with whoever lost because I didn't want either of them to win.
I would go with Spain better. I don't know. It's just honestly, it would be well for me. I had my mind set up, but if I didn't pick Spain, I'd probably go 50-50, to be honest.
I mean, I was a bit happy. Okay, I will admit this. I was a bit happy that Spain did end up winning because I was pretty much satisfying myself, enjoying the English fans, drinking their tears and all that. But again, I'm not a fan of either. So the first half was boring for me. I don't know about for you, but the first half was boring for me.
Yeah,
and the second half is when it started to get good. At that point, for me, I just didn't care who would win. I just really did not want the game to go past the 90 minutes, the extra time, and then to penalties. I really wanted the final to end after 90 minutes. So for me, at the end, I didn't care who would win. Like, please, someone win, someone score, and that's it. Just call it a day. I don't care at this point who wins,
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna like. I'm not gonna lie though. Okay, hold up. Before I continue saying something, throughout this whole tournament, Spain has been outclassed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Spain squad has been outclassed. Even though you got players you probably might not heard of, but like, still, those players are outclassed. And I like most of those players playing La Liga too. So like, I watch La Liga more. So, and the thing is, I seen them playing. They're like. Especially what's that one guy's name? I forgot his name, but center back, the Lenormand. Yeah, that guy. That's crazy though. That him and Laporte were both French playing for the Spain national team. That's what's crazy about that. But look at them, like they're really good. They're solid center backs, and I think throughout the whole Spain squad, the player of that squad, like. Who do I think would been the player of the whole squad, like the tournament, is between two players. It'd be Yamal, right, or Dani Olmo.
Okay, I would like to mention Fabian Ruiz to that though. Yes, at least he's in the top three, in my personal opinion.
I think he plays better for country than club.
I agree. I would agree. Dude, do you remember that awesome solo goal that he did versus Croatia in the opening? In the group stage, oh dude, that was such a great goal to watch. That was just
I'm rocking rocking a classic Pedri
Well,
jersey.
if Dario was in live chat, he would be having a laugh right now.
Yeah, I got that
He would be loving
Pedri.
it.
I love this Pedri jersey,
bro.
and I got a Yamal jersey coming through too. That's just crazy.
All right. Earlier you said that you do not think that France deserved to go through to the final. I completely agree. And what I was going to add to that was that early in the show, me and the live chat were sharing our top 3 or top 4 most boring, worst performing teams in the tournament. And for us, like almost all of us agreed that France and England were in the top 2 most boring, worst performing, just sad to watch football teams, national teams in this tournament. Would you agree, or would you change it up?
So wait, what was it? Say that one more time. Which was the teams?
France and England were in our top 2. Like for me, if I were to tell you my top 4, number 1 would be France. Number 2, I think I said Belgium. Number 3 for me was England, and then number 4 was between Portugal and Netherlands. But I was leaning more towards Portugal. Dude, wait, dude. Okay, look. They freaking okay. First of all, they entered the group stage with a 2-0 loss versus Georgia, so they played pitiful in that game.
I'm not talking about Portugal. Portugal, no, that's not. I agree with you on Portugal. Netherlands is what caught my eye. I'm like, what?
Well, look. They tied against France 0-0, and then they lost to freaking Austria 3-2, and then of course they couldn't. What was the? Okay, yes, they did beat Romania. I mean, and then Turkey. Okay, I mean, that's why I said I was leaning more towards Portugal over Netherlands.
So here's what I want to say, right? I think the Netherlands in the group stage, they were boring. All right, I think when they hit the round of 16, it changed, in my opinion. That's when they decided, hey, let's tee up, let's play good. I think they should have beat England, but that England game, I didn't expect them to lose. Well, penalties always. Something's gonna have to happen. So
England was lucky, dude.
Yeah, in England. So look, France, most lucky. So look, I say France is number 1. They should have never made this far because number 1.
I agree.
Number 1 reason is mostly all of the goals, except if we're not gonna count the Spain game, all the goals before that are gonna be own goals and 1 penalty. All the goals. It is the most luckiest thing they have done. The Spain game was the only game they actually scored a legit goal. So I don't think they deserve to be that spot. I would have preferred Portugal actually making the spot because they actually did some. They weren't. I would say they were boring, but they're actually they had good chemistry. I just felt like the chemistry was better on Portugal than France, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
I do got a question for you though. Who do you think was the underdog in the tournament?
Okay. For me, it would probably be either Slovakia or Slovenia. I get those two confused. I want to say Slovenia though.
Slovenia is the one. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. Slovakia is the one with the lighter blue.
No. The reason why I'm pretty sure Slovenia because one of those 2 teams have only lost 3 games in the past 2 years, and I'm pretty sure that was Slovenia. If I'm not mistaken, I'm checking it right now. Yes, that is Slovenia. So for me, Slovenia is one of my underdogs. Wait, you said underdogs or dark horses?
Underdogs.
Okay, for me, I would say Slovenia was definitely an underdog. Austria was definitely an underdog. And I guess you could mention Slovakia as well. You know what? Romania, I think, deserves a shout out because the fact that they were able to top their group, that's pretty impressive. Also, Georgia maybe a little bit. I mean, yes, of course, they did reach the knockout stage, the round 16, and they were able to beat Portugal, dude. The biggest upset in the history of the European Championship tournament. Number 74 versus number 6 in the FIFA World Rankings. So, for me, those would probably be my 4 underdog mentions: Georgia, Slovenia, Slovakia, and Romania. Maybe Austria but Austria was expected to be good anyway.
So I think the team you missed out to say, in my opinion, is Turkey.
Yeah,
that is the team I think you should have said. I mean, I don't know. Is your opinion? Your opinion.
Well, to reply to that, I think someone mentioned in the Discord. Almost everyone expects Turkey to do good though in the in European tournaments. So that's the thing though.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's just like you won't hear them talk about them going to a final. a semifinal. You know, I hear a lot of them going like round of 16 or around the 16 exit though. That's the thing. And usually Turkey hasn't been. I don't know. I haven't watched Turkey, so I can't blame me. This is probably the first time I've seen Turkey in a while. But like watching them this whole Euros run, that's been like I thought that like the Turkey team has been like strong, a lot of chemistry, a lot of phenomenal players, in my opinion. So I don't know. Yeah. Turkey's up there. I do agree with you on Georgia. I do agree with Slovenia. What was the other one? Slovakia.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good shout out. I think everything you said was a shout out. But I think a dark horse. What would you think a dark horse would be in this?
Well, I'm not really sure because, like you mentioned, like almost like if you want to add Turkey, almost all of them, like almost all the the underdogs.
I would say Switzerland.
Really? I mean, I don't know because Switzerland. One could say that they are a big team, a big European team. So, I mean, I would choose one of the underdogs. But the thing is, almost all of the underdogs were eliminated, and prior to the quarterfinals. So,
I'm gonna just give it to Turkey. I'm gonna just give it to Turkey. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give it to Turkey. I don't know. I really like Turkey's performance in this. I really wish.
Well, my original dark horse, like when I made my Euro 2024 prediction, I said it was gonna be Slovenia, but. I mean, I would probably give it to them or to Austria, one of those two.
Yeah, I agree. Austria did. I didn't expect Austria to do good because they even have Alaba too. So,
yeah, I would probably also give it to Romania to be fair, because once again, I mean, they were able to top their group against the hands of freaking Ukraine and Belgium. So that was pretty impressive.
Right. Agree.
All right, then. Before we move on, let's take a quick catch-up in the live chat. Jeremy says, I thought, at least on paper, England had the better team, but Spain outplayed them for sure. Oh, yeah, no. Someone mentioned that. I think it was MGH, an Arsenal YouTuber. He said that on paper, Spain technically had the less team, but football-wise, performance-wise, they were just phenomenal in this tournament.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree on that. I mean, England, look, bro, like, come on. Like, if you look at that England squad looked good. Right? Yeah. You got players like Cole Palmer. Like, no offense, but Cole Palmer is actually a baller when he plays at Chelsea. We got players like Kane. Oh, he's unlucky, so I don't count Kane. Let me stop. You got players like Phil Foden. Hey, I like Foden. I'm not gonna lie. Dude. I like Foden. Saka, another brilliant player, of course.
The thing is, though, Foden, like. I understand why you're mentioning it, but Foden was just so woeful in this tournament for England.
I understand that, but we're talking about like outside.
On paper?
Yeah, on paper. That's what I'm saying. Like Foden, he was not. He decided, hey, let me have my third kid, go back, and then come back. That's what he decided to do. You got players like who's that center back?
John Stones.
Yeah, John Stones. He plays good at City. I think he plays good. It's just
he is.
The tournament. Nah, I would only Bellingham. He had like I don't know this Euros.
Well, a bit of a rusty performance in this tournament.
Yes, I think he just plays better at Madrid instead. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, totally. Well,
and besides that, you got I don't know. Most of the England. I don't think England has chemistry. Is what I want to say.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that more in a bit because there's a topic that I want to get to concerning England. So we'll talk about that in a bit. Merrick says Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams are both ballers. Oh, they were the rookies. Both of them were the rookie sensations, not just in Europe, not just in European football in general right now, but in this tournament. So yeah.
I agree. Nico Williams, supposedly Barca says they have the money and they're like advanced stages. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if that happens, I think those two are gonna go masterclass with each other. Like they have good chemistry with each other.
Dude, if Barca gets their hands on both Yamal and Williams, then Real Madrid should be careful because that, like, bro, Yamal and Nico Williams versus Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr.
So hear me out, right? Hear me out, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want you to either agree with me, disagree. I want to know what is your opinion. Do you think Lamine Yamal is better than Endrick?
Oh man, you know what, dude? I will say yes to that question. I will say yes.
Yes, because look, okay, I think when Endrick, okay, look, Endrick, he made the wrong move at the wrong time. I don't think he should have made a Madrid move. He should have went to some other team. Cause look, man, he's not gonna play. I think it's gonna happen. He's not gonna play. Mbappe's gonna be outshining Madrid. So he made the wrong move. And at the same time, if he didn't see Copa America, that meant I think the last game, the Uruguay game, he only had one pass that whole game, and it was literally the starting pass. That's all he had.
Yeah, no, I think I could be, I would dare to say this. I don't know if you would agree, but I think it is possible that right now at this current moment, Andrew could be a little bit overrated because let's be real, like for Brazil, he's only been in the headlines because he scored like the winning goal or whatever. But other than that, he hasn't been contributing as much to his country compared to Yamal with Spain. So I would dare to say that Endrick is probably a little bit in the overrated category.
I 100% agree with you. I'm not being biased or anything, but like you know me because I'm a Barca fan. But like at the same time, I was looking at Endrick's games. He was not impressing me. The only time I saw him shine was that Mexico game, right? But besides that, I have not seen him do much. I didn't see him do much in Copa America. I thought bro was gonna do something, and like you saw the comments from Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, he does not want to support that Brazilian team, and I understand why. Like that Brazilian team is ruggish, but we'll get to that later, I guess. So,
let's see. Merrick says, "I think my dark horse of the tournament is Turkey." All right, so something that Aaron will would agree as well. For right now, I would say yes that Yamal is better than Endricks. All right, so Merrick also agrees. Cool. Jeremy says, I hope Barca gets Nico Williams. El Clásico could be insane. Oh, yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely.
Hell yeah. Here's a question, though. Do you think they'll get João Felix or João Cancelo? Or do you think they're going to – I don't think they're going to get Felix if they get Nico Williams.
I agree. I don't see any reason why Barca would go for João Felix.
But I see them going for Cancelo still.
Yeah, me too.
Because the only way I see them going for Felix if they sell Ferran Torres or Rafinha. Yeah, but if they get Williams, then like I said, I don't see any reason for them to go for João Felix. It would probably be more wise then to go for João Cancelo instead. Right.
All right then, bro. So that being said and done, another thing that that was waiting for you to talk with. So now that we shared our Copa America, our Euro 2024 reactions and moments, I want to hear from you your favorite moments from Copa America. Your favorite moments, your reactions to it. The spot is on you, bro.
Okay. Oh, Copa America.
Oh, shoot. Wrong banner.
Okay, Copa America. So, What do I got to say about it? Well, I don't know if I would say this is controversial for me. I low-key kind of think, like, Copa America wasn't boring. Like, I think Copa America low-key was more entertaining from the Euros for me. A little bit.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Wow. The only thing was there was a lot. I think it was really controversial, especially in the group stages.
Really?
If you count, yeah.
Like how so?
I want to say that Mexico, U.S. Those like if you saw those, there was really a lot of, especially the last U.S. game against Uruguay. There was a lot of controversy in that game, especially with Pulisic and that ref.
Definitely.
You got Mexico I think that was that one last play. They should have gone in the penalty. Ref screwed them over.
Oh shoot. The one versus Jamaica, was it?
No, it was the last. Whoever the last.
Oh, versus Venezuela or Ecuador, one of those two.
Yeah.
But you know what, dude? You know what? And hey, this speaks a lot from coming from a Mexican fan. I did not agree that was a penalty. Like I think the ref made a good call. I think they even checked VAR if I'm not mistaken. But for me, that was not a penalty. So I think they did the right call.
Right. Give me a second. My bad. Someone called me and I was trying to. Okay.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. Back to what I was saying. What were we saying? Yeah. So, I think. Look, not the underdog, but I really like Colombia's performance throughout this whole thing. I really do.
Totally.
What's my favorite moment? I'm not gonna lie, it's probably just I don't know. I guess Argentina winning the thing. Um,
Oh,
I
dang
really,
it.
when I did predict it, but I had Uruguay as my other team because Uruguay was playing so good this whole tournament. I really wish it was Argentina versus Uruguay. I really wish I wonder how that would have went. Um, I think my favorite moment was the Shakira performance. Let me stop.
You mean
Um,
Gabriel Games' wife? No, I'm just kidding.
so yeah. So overall, I think the dark horse throughout that whole tournament would be Canada.
Oh, you know what? Yes. You know what's funny? I would like the moment you said that, I was thinking of Venezuela, but no, you're right. Canada. Canada
No,
has a dark
Canada.
horse.
Canada making fourth place. Hey, Canada had between Canada, the U.S. and Mexico. Canada actually went through the group stage. They beat Venezuela and they made fourth place. That's impressive in my opinion.
No, yeah, you're completely right. But I personally would also mention Venezuela. I would give them a
I think
shout
they're
out as being the
underdogs.
number two.
Yeah.
I mean, no. The thing is, though, everyone was expecting Venezuela to just crash out in the group stage. The fact that they were able to finish on top of the group with Mexico in that group, dude, like you gotta give credit to them.
I expected Ecuador to top the group actually. Like
Me too.
I thought it was gonna be Ecuador and I thought it was gonna be Ecuador and Venezuela. Like I didn't look. Be honest, this Mexico squad is not the best. Look, bro, it's not. It's really terrible. This Mexico squad, the Brazilian squad, those are the worst squads.
Yeah, no, I agree. The Brazil one was pretty disappointing. I mean, bro, considering the fact that they have so much good young talent, like you would expect them to reach the final. So, yeah, they were pretty much disappointing. Of course, you know, Mexico is they're without a doubt in the worst era, like in the modern, like in the 21st century, I guess, of the Mexican in the history of the selección. But I mean, yeah, I predicted for Group B. I said Ecuador first. Mexico second, even though I was going between Mexico and Jamaica. Jamaica third, and Venezuela fourth. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing in World Cup that I want to share with everyone here in the live chat. For me, Group B was the worst predictions I could ever say because I said that Venezuela would end up in fourth and they would get 0 points. That's what I said. And what happens? They ended up winning the gosh dang group.
Yeah, I thought Ecuador was going to win it, actually. I didn't make no predictions. I just did them aside. I thought Ecuador was going to top the group because Ecuador have like really good players. They got Casiero and then Henkapi from Leverkusen. So, you know, I don't know, but it was surprising thing.
Definitely.
The one thing
they got all 3 wins for crying out loud. 9 points.
Yeah, and surprisingly, so one thing I want to go into is the Mexico team, right? The Mexican, not Mexican team, my fault. Brazilian team. Okay, let me. The Brazilian team. Look, I agree with Ronaldinho. That is not the best Brazilian team in a while. Like, I understand why I'm looking at the squad, right? Let me pull it out. Let me pull out that squad. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, right? Where is it? Brazil.
If you want, like, if you're on a computer, you can share the screen if you want.
Oh no, I was looking at my phone. Okay. Goalkeeper, you got Allison. He's all right. Okay, he's good. Okay, I don't think he's overrated or anything. But defender-wise, I think Marquinhos, when it comes to like big games for Brazil, it's like he likes to. I feel like I don't know if you noticed, but he messes up a lot in a way. It's like there's a lot of pressure put into him. Militao, he only plays better for club, in my opinion. Maybe. Okay. Gabriel, like from Arsenal, all right.
Better for club than for country.
Better for club. Most of the players are better for club than country. This midfield, okay. You got Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz is okay, but I feel like there's better. Nah, I think honestly it's one of the best midfielders right now for Brazil. And then you have Andreas Pereira playing for Fulham, and honestly, I don't know. It's just like if you read the names in this, Ederson from Atalanta. Oh man, I'm not. I think their attack as well is Rafinha. Look, I know I'm a Barca player, but I don't like Rafinha like that much. He's been
underwhelming for both club and country, really.
Yeah, he's a hit or miss. I think that's what it is. It says Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta. I like Paqueta. I think he plays good. I think he plays good for
Shout out to
club
Mark.
and country. Vinicius. No, get him out here. No. Rodrigo. I think he's not Brazilian. I think he's Bangladesh or whatever. Martinelli. I think Martinelli plays better for. He plays good both ways. I think it's a hit or miss at the same time.
Yeah, he's
when it comes
also
to
been
country.
just as underwhelming.
In club, he plays better. I think he plays better in club. But for country, it's hit or miss.
I agree.
Then you got Savio. He played for Girona this season. He's all right. I think so. The Endrick, we don't talk about Endrick. Like I said, we talked about this earlier. He's the most overrated player in that squad, and Yamal better. Yeah. So, and you got some other player called Evan Nelson. Don't know who that is. I'm not gonna lie with you. Bruno Guimaraes. I don't know if I'm saying it right. That's another good player. I forgot to mention.
Something like that.
So yeah, like you're reading off these names up right now. I mean, of course, we didn't have Neymar injured. You would expect Neymar to be in the squad, most likely, if he wasn't injured.
Yeah.
And honestly, would Neymar make a difference to the squad? What do you think?
I would honestly say no.
I would say slightly a difference, but not that much. Slightly, because I think he would have fit. I think Vinny plays good for club, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I just want to read this from Jeremy. Brazil was like the England of the Copa America. Amazing team on paper, but for some reason it doesn't click. That is exactly right. That is exactly what I was going to point out. For me, Brazil on paper has one of the best rosters, not just in South America, but arguably around the world. Like I said, they are full of high talent, of young high talent, and yet the fact that they couldn't even reach the final, that's just disappointing right there, dude. Like, arguably on paper, they are a better team than Uruguay. But performance-wise, Uruguay was a better team. That is without a doubt. But again, you would expect such things from Brazil, considering the talent they have in their roster, and yet the fact that they couldn't even reach the final is just disappointing, just right there overall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I just agree. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's really disappointing is to see. Look, I like Brazil. Okay, I think.
Who doesn't?
But like, it's just no chemistry. No chemistry. They don't click like you were saying with England. Yeah. So. Yeah.
I feel like the same problem is with Mexico right now. Well, okay, it's a little similarities. Like, okay, well, hear me out. Yes, Brazil has obviously such ginormously more talent than Mexico, obviously. But the reason why I'm saying that they have a little bit of similarity is because both nations are literally going through a bad period right now. Like, Brazil used to be one of the best teams in the world in the early 2000s, and since then, like, they've had this trophy drought. Well, I mean, besides the Copa America win, of course. But still, they just haven't been one of the most dominating teams in the world after the early 2000s. And the same thing can be said about Mexico. So that's why I'm saying that both teams have that little small similarity, because right now both of them are going through a dark period right now in their national teams.
I'm not gonna agree with you on Mexico. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Mexico is good. Okay, look.
I never said they're good. They're really trash right now.
They're atrocious, dude. I don't think it's them not clicking. I don't think if you look at Mexico back in 2018, 2014, that's way better than what we have now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's this tournament. Look, no Ochoa. Like, I know he's old, but like I would have still took Ochoa in this tournament. I still would have. I would have.
Look, the problem that we had is that right now, Luis Malagón is arguably the best Mexican goalkeeper that we can have for the roster. And the problem is that he got injured. Like, I think he got injured in the first game, if I'm not mistaken, or even before the Copa America tournament. Actually, I think it was before the Copa America tournament. Yeah. So the guy didn't even play a single minute in the tournament, and he was quite literally the starting and best goalkeeper that we had in the roster. So that was a big problem for us.
I think the only good solid player in the Mexican squad, I'm not gonna say Santi Jimenez because he does not play good for country.
Yeah,
he only plays good for club. The only good player in that Mexico squad is Edison Alvarez.
Who also got injured.
It sucks that he got injured because Man United actually were in contact with him too. but
Nah, bro,
I
he
enjoy-
does not need to waste his career at Man United. Okay, he's doing
I think
good
that's
where
a
he is
good.
right now.
I think it's a big move for a Mexican star right now.
Well, it is, but career-wise, for the sake of his career, it's a big no-no. Merrick says, "I think Brazil has the same issue like England. Don't know how to get the best out of players. That's true. I would agree with that. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, but their players, I don't think they have. Between England has more of a solid squad than Brazil. That's what I was saying.
You know what? Here's I don't know, maybe a hot take, maybe an unpopular opinion, but I want to say this: had Brazil gotten, what's I can't believe I forgot his name. Remind me again, the manager of Real Madrid. What's his name?
Carlos and Ancelotti.
Right, Ancelotti. Okay, had Brazil gone Ancelotti like last year, I think, a year ago, they would have won Copa America. The manager that they have right now sucks. I don't even know why they even went for this guy. But for me, had they gone for what was that?
Or are you asking a question?
No, I'm just saying a statement here.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it's a hot take, basically.
Yeah, it's a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Brazil could have won the Copa America had they gone Carlos Ancelotti like a year ago.
You know what? Would I think if they... Okay, look. I don't know if I would agree on you. I mean, I think they'll make it far. Maybe semifinals or maybe the finals. Maybe they... Actually, I'm going to give you the hot take. All right? I'm going to agree with you, but I don't think they'll win it, or maybe they'll make it to the final. They'll do really well. I think they'll do better if they had Ancelotti. So
yeah, because in my opinion, like, who even is the manager? Freaking... let me check.
Some random ball guy, I think.
Come on. He is Dorival Jr. So first of all, I've never heard of this bloke. Second of all, clearly he is not fit for the team. So how do you, I don't even understand why they went for this guy. But had they gone for someone else, say for example Carlos Ancelotti, they would have done better. In my personal opinion, they would have done better. So I agree with Merrick. The problem was that this dude did not know how to get the best out of his players. Just like Gareth Southgate.
They should have sacked him, bro. They gotta. No offense, Gareth Southgate gotta get sacked, man. Just give it to someone else.
Yeah. Well, that's one more topics that we'll get to here in a moment. Chris says Neymar would have made a difference in the results, but no, the run they had, but not the run that they had. Would you agree with that? I kind of would disagree, to be honest. I don't see Neymar making that much of an impact.
Neymar has more leadership. In a way, leadership more
experience,
more experience in leadership. That's the only reason why I would agree. I don't think they would win it. They would have made a difference in results. So because I would agree. So
all right. Before we end this segment, I just wanted to quickly go back to this earlier comment from Merrick. One of his favorite Copa America moment was that Pulisic's golazo versus Bolivia, and I completely agree. For me, this Copa America was not fun because all of my three teams got eliminated: Mexico, USA, Chile. So not a fun tournament for me to watch. Really, but
Chile?
Yeah.
Oh, you learn something every day.
There you go. So yeah, pretty sad to watch all of my three teams getting grouped at the same gosh damn time. But yes, if there's any good moment that I would take away from this tournament, it would definitely be that. That was an amazing golazo from Captain America himself. Like, this is the chef's kiss of a golazo.
Mwah.
How about you, World Cup? Any favorite goals from the tournament that you would like to take away?
I think that one Venezuela goal. I think it was against Canada. I forgot which one was it, but where they shot it from like a very far distance.
Oh, I remember now. Yes, I saw it. Yeah, that was funny.
That would go.
Yeah. All right, then. So that being said and done, we'll move on then to the next topic. And we already talked about this earlier in the show, but I did want to hear your thoughts and concerns about this World Cup. So I don't know if you're familiar with what happened yesterday, but chaos happened yesterday, of course, at the stadium at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. The huge mob fest was storming in.
Is bro wearing a Copa America jersey?
No, that's actually a freaking New York Red Bulls jersey. I'm not even kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, huge mob fest that happened in the stadium. Many fans just storming in, of which they didn't even have purchase tickets. They were literally cheating their way through. And many of the fans that did have their tickets purchased, they had to wait outside of the stadium to get in. And because of that, the game was suspended for an hour and 15 minutes. So a terrible start, disaster of a start for the Copa America final. We already talked about it in the live chat, but I wanted to hear your thoughts about this. And just to add really quick, one of the main concerns, and I am curious to see what you think about this. One of the main concerns is the lack of security, because that was one of the main problems for this disaster that happened in the stadium before the final. There was a lack of security, which led to all this. And on top of that, a day before was that whole thing about Donald Trump and the assassination attempt. So one of the main concerns that are coming from this is that now that the U.S. is going to host the World Cup, is this a big concern, the lack of security in stadiums? Because now you're going to, like, from a fan traveling to the U.S., you're coming into this stadium, and now with the concern that something bad will happen because there's a lack of security, you know? So, spell it on you. What are your thoughts on this?
I agree. Hell yeah, they gotta tee up on that, man. Like, it sucks. Like, what I think about this is I feel bad for the fans. Like, I heard that apparently Ticketmaster has to start refunding all those people, and they're gonna lose a lot of money. And I say that, and what's like, I think Shakira's performance was supposed to be longer. They only cut it to 3 songs, I think, too.
Yeah, they did.
I was reading that it's supposed to be more longer. I think it was supposed to be up to like 6 or more songs. It was supposed to be like 25 minutes long. That's what sucked about it too. And then, like, it was a whole disaster. And, like, here's the thing. So yesterday I came home from work. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait for Copa America. I'm gonna take a nap, right? So time goes by. The game was supposed to start for me at 8 p.m. right? I woke up I was like, oh shoot, I missed the game, right? At 9. It was like 9. It was 8. It basically 9. I'm like, all right, let me go watch the game. I put the game on, and the game hasn't started. I'm like, what? What is going on? And then I was looking through everything. I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is disaster. Like, I don't know what's up with people thinking that they could just hit. You know, I don't know, but it sucks. But what can we do?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, same thing for me. The game was supposed to start at 5 p.m. Pacific, and I had the TV on, and it turns out that the game was going to kick off at 6:15 p.m. So, dude, I stated this earlier. I just feel bad for the fans who were attending there because they had to wait for an hour and 15 minutes to finally see the game kicked off.
And some of them didn't even get to go in. That's what sucked too.
Exactly.
So, and I don't know. I wish it happened, but you know, it's whatever, man. It's whatever. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something, but if it comes up to my mind, I will say it. I don't remember what I was going to say, though.
All right, fair enough. No worries. All right, then, folks. That being said and done, let me just add this really quick. Actually, I'll just add it right now. So let's move on into the next topic, which we haven't talked about yet. We were mentioning it, but now we will talk about it now. So the question goes to you guys. After the Euro 2024 performance from England, the question is this. Actually, we'll get to Finalissima in a bit after this. So the question is this. Should Gareth Southgate be sacked after Euro 2024?
Yes.
Okay.
No, bro. I said it earlier, bro. They gotta get rid of bro, man. Like, bro has not won England a title, so just get rid of him at this point. And he's always.
Look, here's. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think he just. I don't know if it's him that lacks as a manager or is it the team, but I think he should be sacked.
No, for me, it's okay. Here's my opinion on this. 2 things. One, for me, it's completely the manager. I think it was Jeremy who mentioned this. You also mentioned this. England has one of the best teams in the world on paper, one of the best rosters in the world, arguably. Well, I don't know about even arguably, like easily one of the best teams on paper on the world right now. The fact that this man has not been able to win a trophy with this team with high talent is mind-blowing. Also to mention this team is coming from a league that is one of the best, if not the best league in the world. So how can you have the best league in the world but not produce a national team with talent that has not won a trophy yet? So what's the problem is? The manager, Gareth Southgate. So look, that was my first point that I wanted to just tell right now, to share. The other thing that I find funny, before the final, right? All the English fans were fed up with Gareth Southgate. England playing just boring football. It's just pitiful. This man, like the tactics, is just so agonizing to watch. This man does not know how to control the players and everything, etc., etc. After the final, if you were to ask this question, some fans would literally defend Southgate now. Why? Because they would tell you, oh, well, Gareth Southgate, he has been the only manager to take England to the finals. And I can't remember any other manager do that.
Yeah, mate.
So I just want to point that out. If you were to ask this question, they would defend Southgate with that. But here's my thing. Congratulations on you've reached the final twice. Guess what? You've lost the final twice.
Yeah, did you win it, bro? No.
Exactly. So I am curious to hear Jeremy's opinion on this and on Merrick's on what he thinks about should Gareth Southgate get sacked. But I just wanted to point that out. It baffles me that now English fans are starting to defend Gareth Southgate on this only because he's been one of the only managers to get England to 2 consecutive finals. That's awesome, bro. But the fact still remains: you have not won it. In the words of Mark Goldbridge, you don't get glory from winning second place.
Correct.
I just want to add a banner here really quick for the next topic. All right, let me catch up on live chat. So Jeremy says they got to have some protocol. Oh wait, no, this is from the previous topic, I think, from the stadium. They got to have some protocols against this. Letting this happen in the finals and leaving it unpunished is only going to keep motivating folks to do it. That is exactly correct. Well, Jeremy's just preaching here. I could not agree more. I could not agree more with that. I hope like whoever's in charge of the stadiums or whatever, I hope they learn from this, because we got the Club World Cup coming next year, and then of course the FIFA World Cup. Oh shit.
What? We can't hear you.
I had to plug off my iPhone because of earbuds. Alright, so what I was saying was that we got the FIFA, we got the Club World Cup coming out next year, and the FIFA World Cup after. So I hope that this is a lesson that's learned, because we cannot. I hope they do not allow this to happen again. You know. All right, going back to really quick then to the topic. Jeremy says Southgate is also playing these players in positions they're not used to playing in their clubs, playing Bellingham on the left and playing Foden in a different position. Also, great British accent. Thanks, Jeremy. Anything to add to that angle? Nope. Okay. Jeremy says he should be sacked for sure, as somebody who's been rooting for England. Okay, so
Jeremy, help me out. Put Jeremy at the manager position. He'll cook. Let him cook.
Oh yeah, totally. We need hashtag Jeremy in for England. Up then right now, folks. Merrick says, to be fair, me as an England fan, I have to say Southgate has done a good job getting England to back-to-back Euros finals, but he didn't do a good job in these 2 Euros finals too, because his job is to win it. Yeah.
Exactly. His job's to win it. Get him out.
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much it, right?
Next.
All right. So I did skip this, so we'll go back to this. So just really quick, just really brief. It's time now then, because we know who the Finalissima teams are. It is time now then to share with us, or to share our Finalissima predictions. So, in World Cup, who do you think will win next year's edition of Finalissima?
That's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard. You put me on the spot. I don't know, bro. Oh man, it's just because it's 2025, right? So we got a couple months, right?
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. The only reason I don't want to say Argentina, because they lost two great players. Otamendi and Di Maria have just retired. You know.
Yeah.
So from the national team. So in Spain, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Do you think Messi's gonna beat Lamine Yamal, or will Lamine Yamal beat his idol Messi?
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, okay, look. Just to share with you really quick, the 3 teams that I dislike the most in all international football is Argentina, Spain, and England.
You're just hating because they knocked out Mexico out of the World Cup.
Who?
Argentina.
Oh, that's right, they did, huh? Dude, I completely forgot about that, but no.
Okay, good. You're not one of them. You're not one of them. Okay, I respect your opinion. Never mind. You're not one of them.
No, the reason why I dislike Argentina is because they're the England of South America. Boastful. By the way, no offense to anyone. Oh wait, that's right. My microphone's not even plugged in. No offense to anyone.
Act like it's plugged in. Act like it's plugged in.
Cool. They're boastful bastards. Emi Martinez is a freaking idiot. He's a clown. I despise the guy a lot. I just don't like Argentina at all. I'm sick and tired of seeing them win a gosh dang tournament, a trophy. We need someone else to win it. So for me, I can't believe I'm saying this because I don't like Spain. But in this case, I would have to go for Spain. I don't want Argentina to win another freaking trophy.
But guys, I'm just letting you know, football is not welcome in Argentina, Spain, or England if he ever tries to travel there. So if he does, he's gonna get jumped.
Okay.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's tough, man. That's tough. I think Emiliano Martinez, low key, for club and country, he does good. I don't think he's talked about a lot on club because Aston Villa. Right? Like, no one talks about Aston Villa. You talk about Arsenal. And Emiliano Martinez started in Arsenal. Imagine if he stayed at Arsenal, correct?
Yeah.
What the size would have been? Like you would probably... I don't know. I feel like if he stayed at Arsenal would probably... Well, we don't know. Arsenal could have probably won the league by then. With him. He's a solid keeper. And especially for Argentina. For Spain, Unai Simon, he's good. But... he did really good this tournament. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know. I really don't know. This is a tough one though, and I'm gonna go with Yeah, I'm not sure, man. It's too early to predict it for me, but I'm gonna just go with
Just quick fire predictions.
I'm gonna just say Argentina. All right.
The
only reason. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna take. It's because listen. It's because. I don't know how the teams are about to be, and like right now, you losing Di Maria and Otamendi. That's what sucks, man. Like, all right. You know what? I changed it. It's gonna be Spain.
Wow.
Spain.
Okay. Well, I was originally going to agree with you. As much as I would hate to see it, I would say Argentina. And here's the thing: say that this match goes to penalties, right? Argentina's winning it right there.
Yeah.
Because for me, okay, I hate the guy. But I will not take away the fact that Emi Martinez is one of the best goalkeepers right now in the world, but specifically the number one penalty stopper goalkeeper in the world. So if we see Finalissima go to the penalties, Argentina's winning it right there and then. Easy said.
Yeah.
I think there was something else I was going to say, but yeah. You mentioned about Emi Martinez in Arsenal. I mean, look. Yes, I would agree that had Emi Martinez stayed, maybe Arsenal would have done better. But the thing is, though, once again, like I said, he is one of the best goalkeepers, but attitude-wise, he is worse than an elementary school kid. So I am pretty darn sure Arteta would not have that moron in the team right now. Arteta's focused on character. That's what he's focused on when it comes to signing a player. He's very much focused on character because he's looking for players that obviously behave professionally, but also they want to work with the team, you know? Like, bro, tell me what player in Arsenal right now has the same behavior as Emi Martinez?
No, none.
Exactly. There you go.
I'm not disagreeing with you. His attitude is not the best, but like, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, well, if he did end up staying, besides we pushed the attitude aside, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you do make a good point. And the other thing I was going to say is that, like, you mentioned about him being Aston Villa. Like, you're right. Honestly, I think if Emi Martinez really wants to get his name out there into the headlines, into the world of football, like, obviously he's been doing so with Argentina. But for club-wise, Aston Villa, I mean, yes, they did qualify to the Champions League, but you know, Aston Villa is not a big name right now as compared to Man City or Liverpool, Arsenal, Real Madrid, etc.
I mean, the results this season, they didn't go to Champions League, so I would say they're pretty big right now. Maybe.
Well, my point is that if Emi Martinez wants to really flourish with his career, then I think that a big move will probably be imminent. And in my personal opinion, I think he would I can see him go in the future to either Real Madrid or to Barca, but maybe specifically Real Madrid.
Okay.
How about you?
Wait, who? Emiliano Martinez?
Yeah.
Neither. He's not going to Madrid or Barca. I think at this point, I think he's going to either stay at Aston Villa, right? And I don't see him making a big, because I think when he was in the World Cup, the only team I see him really going to is Bayern.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, Neuer's going to retire soon. We know this. That's true. He's old, and they're going to have to rely on someone, and I think it would fit. So
if Emi Martinez goes to Bayern, then he will easily be the best goalkeeper in the Bundesliga that season.
Yeah, but I don't think it will happen, because at the same time he is 32 or 30. No, he's 31 right
really?
now. He's really old. That's what I didn't know. Emiliano Martinez is 31, but for a goalkeeper age, you could really keep going until you're 40, like Buffon, 40. He was 40-something. So
he's 31. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
wow, I did not know that.
So
wow.
I don't see it happening unless Neuer retires in a 2 years by now, or a year. But because originally, I think when they won the World Cup, Bayern was the team that really wanted him. But as he stayed at Aston Villa, and I think it was a good decision. It's crazy. I did get to see him play over here when he played, so it was a really good game. So,
all right. So I guess just to finish off then. So my prediction: Argentina. Your prediction: Spain to win Finalissima 2025.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna go with it. All right. Yeah,
just right now, bro. Just for right now. Quick fire predictions.
Yeah, I guess.
Right.
Since I'm more in the Spain kid, might as well.
All right, cool. Just to go back really quick to this comment from Merrick. For me, I have to say now, Southgate needs to go now. He has brought good memories these last few years for England, but it's time to move on from him. England will never win anything under him. I completely agree. If anything thinks that England will win the World Cup with Gareth Southgate, nah, bro. You're just being delusional at that point. There is no way in heck that England will win the World Cup, this next World Cup, with Gareth Southgate at the wheel. There's no way. I completely disagree with that. So, yeah. I agree with Merrick right there. Going really quick on our Finalissima predictions topic. Chris says Spain 3-1 over Argentina with goals from Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, and Rodri, and Julian Alvarez for Argentina. So there you go. We'll have to see if that actually does happen. Jeremy says, hope Spain takes it. The Argentina team needs to be humbled. Hey, completely agree. Jeremy with a big, huge W right now in the live chat.
Anyways, next topic.
All right, guys, we're pretty much done now, so don't worry, guys, we're almost done with our final topic for tonight, and it is that the new Ultimate Team cover has been released, Ultimate Edition, for EA Sports FC 2025. And we got some big names on the cover. We got David Beckham, Zinedine Zidane, Jude Bellingham, and I forgot that guy's woman's name, Bonita.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, bro.
Yeah, and of course the legend himself, the Calcio legend, Gianluigi Buffon.
Gigi Buffon.
Gigi. So then, World Cup. Any thoughts on this? Reactions? On
take the woman out. We don't know who that is.
Dude, that's disrespectful, bro.
I don't know what the purpose. Look, take Bellingham out. And maybe the girl out. I don't know if she's retired. I think there should be for Ultimate Edition.
She's a Barcelona player.
Bro, I don't care, dude. At the same time, look, I think if you count for an Ultimate Edition, just keep it simple and actually make it legends. Keep it as Gigi, Zidane, and Beckham, and maybe add 2 more legends. But Bellingham, I would see Bellingham be the cover star. Okay.
I think he will be the cover star, to be honest, for
I think
25.
If Vinny's the cover star, I'm not buying the game. Sorry.
What? Oh my gosh! Wow, biased.
No, I hate Vinny. I really hate Vinny.
Wait! You said Bellingham.
No, Vinny. I will not buy the game as Vinny.
Oh, okay.
I really hate Vinny.
Wow,
he's worse. His attitude is worse than Dibu Martinez. I don't care. It is worse than that.
No. I do not agree with that, bro. There's no way in heck, bro. No way in heck.
It's worse. Anyways,
All right.
Bellingham. I don't know. I just see Bellingham being a cover star. Like, I don't know her name, but she could be the cover star like regular.
Chris says, I think the woman is the Ballon d'Or winner. Yeah, she is actually. She's won the Ballon d'Or for a woman's football.
W woman. I don't know who that is, man. I'm sorry. No disrespect.
Hold on. What? Antoinette, I think is her name, something like that. Hold on.
That's not Alex Morgan. I don't know her.
Aitana Bonmati. There you go.
Chat, who that?
Aitana Bonmati.
It's not Alex Morgan, so I don't care. W FIFA woman. W FIFA woman. Look, I hope it's Bellingham to cover. Like Bellingham is the cover. It has to be the cover, and I don't want. Or you could see Mbappe part 5 or whatever it is with the Madrid shirt this time.
I hope it's not Mbappe too. I hope it better be Bellingham. I hope it's not Mbappe again.
Oh my God. It's gonna be Bellingham. That is my prediction. What is your prediction? Bellingham too?
Yeah. Okay. To be fair, I will not be too surprised if it's Mbappe, but yeah, I would say Bellingham.
I'm gonna keep it at 3 names: Bellingham, Mbappe, and Haaland. Haaland probably.
That's right. Haaland was the cover, huh? That's right. Totally forgot.
He might run it back.
Okay. You know what? I agree with that ranking. So Bellingham first, Haaland second, and Mbappe third.
Yeah. I don't. And look, I'm telling you, they cannot make Vinny the cover star.
No, I don't think they will.
They better not. Look, I'm telling you, he has the worst attitude ever, and I'm not being biased. I mean it. You can ask any other person, probably. He has the worst attitude. So,
all right. I was gonna say something, but oh yeah. So of course, guys, the reveal, the EA Sports FC 25 reveal trailer will be tomorrow, so that will be interesting. But
wait, we'll the trailer for the game?
Yeah, it'll come. It's coming out tomorrow.
Chat, we up.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what they say? We'll be there.
We'll be there.
So yeah, we will talk about that for the next show. But yeah, until then, guys, that will be pretty much it for today's show. I could open up for just a brief open Q&A, but we are about to reach 2 hours now on the show. So unless you guys are done, feel free to share any final, topics, Q&A, football related Q&A. We'll be here just take it for another 5 minutes or so. But until then, if no one shares anything, then we'll call it a night.
So the cover's already there.
Is that for a PlayStation?
That's the FIFA. That's FIFA 24. Like the cover, they already have it. Like there, they're like, hey, just go download it. Yeah, go download it.
EA with money, bro.
EA with money, bro. It's right here. I have 350 hours on this game.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm telling you, I play, and the thing is, remember, I used to, do a lot of videos, but I stopped because just don't feel I haven't had the motivation for it anymore. So I play it offline a lot, play manager mode a lot. So all my time and effort is on this.
All right. So Jeremy, with the question, who y'all think got the Ballon d'Or now that Copa and Euros are over? That's a good question.
Carvajal.
You're kidding, right?
Bellingham.
You know what? Imagine if we see Messi winning it again.
Hey man, I wouldn't mind myself. He's not gonna win it. If he wins, it's rigged. It has to be
Honestly,
Bellingham. It has to be Bellingham, or maybe it would be Messi, but at the same time, I don't know.
No, here's the thing. I will not be a bit surprised if it does turn out to be Messi. I will not be surprised.
I don't. It's not gonna be Vinny. If Vinny's there, it's rigged. It is rigged.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vinicius Junior and living rent free in World Cup's head. Okay, well, we'll rank your top 3 candidates for the Ballon d'Or.
Bellingham. Number 2 is going to be a tough one. I don't think it's going to be Haaland because he didn't really do that much this season.
I agree.
Mbappe, same thing. Bellingham, something's gonna happen. Messi's probably gonna be there.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking on this one. Carvajal, like he's actually won everything. If you think about it, he's one of the. I'm gonna say this is probably controversial. One of the best right backs in the world right now, Carvajal.
I mean, I wouldn't really disagree that much, to be honest. For me, number 1, Jude Bellingham as well. I would agree. I think I will be genuinely more shocked if Jude Bellingham does not win it. To be honest with you. So for me, number 1, Jude Bellingham. Number 2, I would give it to Messi because again, I will not be surprised I will not be surprised if he ends up winning it again. But say number 2, Messi. Number 3, I honestly would give it to a Spanish player, but I want to see specifically who. Hold on.
Rodrigo.
your favorite man, huh?
Who?
Wait, Rodrigo's not even Spanish. What are you talking about? He's Brazilian.
You said Spain player. You said Spanish player.
Rodrigo?
Yeah, you just said I want to give it to a Spanish player right now.
Yeah, but Rodrigo's Brazilian, is he not?
No. I'm talking about the Spanish Rodrigo, the one that plays for City.
Oh, Rodri, right.
Oh, yeah, his name is Rodri. His full name is Rodrigo. My fault.
Sorry,
yeah,
no, sorry. Yeah. And you know what? I think I would probably give it to Rodri. I think Rodri would be my number 3rd.
Yeah, Rodri's probably the best player in that Spain squad right now.
But also for club as well, one of the best midfielders for Man City.
Exactly. I could see him win it. Those are the top ones. I forget to add him, but Bellingham, Messi, Rodri, and Carvajal for me then. Messi is going to be lower. It's MLS. No offense, but MLS, you're not good. We don't hear much from a Ballon d'Or player. So
true. Jeremy says if Brazil did well, it could have been Vinny. I mean, honestly, say that Brazil won the Copa America. I don't even know if I would agree to that. I mean, okay, to be fair, if Brazil won the Copa America, then Vinicius would be my number 3rd candidate.
I'm telling you, man. If Benny would be up there, I would say he would be up there, but I don't think he deserves to win it.
I agree.
If he wins Copa America, I don't think he would have impacted in the tournament myself. So, I don't know. And here's okay. This is gonna be another controversial take. I'm gonna say this right now. Vinny, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. Okay, I see Rodrigo probably leaving Madrid in a year or two because there's it's not gonna not Rodrigo actually. Okay, no. Let me take that back. I see Vinny leaving Madrid because if you think about it, like I said, attitude does come. I think it's gonna be the same situation with Mbappe and Cavani. Remember? No, Mbappe, Cavani. Neymar and Cavani. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that. Neymar and Cavani did not. They used to butt heads with each other a lot, right? And with Mbappe and Vinny, they're gonna butt heads. I feel like because one of them wants to be that star player, right? I don't think it's gonna work out well, and I think they're gonna, they want to keep Mbappe for sure. So they're probably gonna get rid of Vinny if that ever happens. But that's just a hot take, okay? I see Rodrigo probably leaving because they'll probably find someone else for a striker. I'm just saying. So that's probably just a hot take for me.
No, I think I agree. If that ends up happening, the beef going on between Mbappe and Rodrigo. I mean, yeah, Rodrigo.
Vinny, because Vinny has Vinny does have an attitude problem too. That's another issue with his attitude problem. If he butts heads with his own teammates, it's going to be an issue. So
right. Yeah, I think it will be interesting. It will be interesting to see, but for the sake of the Real Madrid fans, shout out to Capo Games. Hopefully that does not turn out. Jeremy says, yeah, but I think Bellingham should get it too. I'm gonna cry if Messi wins again and not out of happiness. Great, bro. Oh, it's bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bro, Jeremy, you really should not be. Bro, at this point, just expect it to happen. Like we should all expect it, so that way, if that way, when it doesn't happen, we'll be happy. You know what I mean?
I still think to this day that Wadowski was the one who was robbed from COVID.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. 100%, I agree.
Lewandowski.
Justice for Lewandowski, bro. Jeremy says, "Yeah, I'm worried about that too. Vinny and Mbappe definitely gonna have some ego clash." Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. I know Mbappe. I think Mbappe is more of a role model. Would be more of a role model. But at the same time, because look, hey, I think Mbappe doesn't get into anything with anyone really. You know, him at PSG, Mbappe, Messi. You know, that worked out. I think honestly, I think that worked out. It's just, you know, I thought that PSG team would have won a Champions League with Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar, but it didn't happen, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
But I think Mbappe's, and plus, if you look up Vinny, like I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, he has a worse attitude than Dibu. You gotta look up videos, man. Like I tell you this right now. You look those videos up, you would agree with me. You would probably go on the side of agreeing with me. Okay, it's not me being biased. It's not me being biased, but I'm being serious though. If Vinny acts like that with Mbappe, because let's say penalty, Vinny's gonna want to take it, Mbappe's gonna want to take it. That's gonna happen. Like they're gonna fight. I think that's it's gonna happen. They're gonna bump heads, and I see Vinny getting sold if that happens. But if it works out, it works out. Right. You know? Rodrigo, I think Rodrigo's underrated. I could see him go to the Prem, though. Probably go into Arsenal. That would fit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that would fit. That would be pretty awesome. To be honest.
Those are the only two teams I see him going to is Arsenal or Man United or City. Actually, 3 teams. But I think Arsenal would be the number one fit. So.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, you know, a clash does happen between Mbappe and Vinicius, and Real Madrid ends up selling Vinicius Jr. That is gonna be such a sad thing to see, bro, because you're literally replacing the guy who's been playing for your club literally more seasons than Mbappe. You're replacing him with the new star, the new player that just came in. So
exactly,
it's gonna happen in a disaster, bro.
Mbappe's better though. That's the thing. Mbappe is better at his class right now, and Vinny. I remember when he started Madrid, he was not good. He was not good. And then things changed. But
yeah. Jeremy says, nah, even as a Madrid supporter, yeah, Vinny does have some attitude issues, but I do feel for him a bit due to the sum of the fan bases in Spain. That is true. Hopefully it doesn't happen though. We need them both. Yeah. I mean, the worst scenario. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was going to say that the worst scenario, of course, is that both of them get into a clash, but hopefully for the sake of the Real Madrid fans out there, it does not end up happening. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the only thing let's be honest, racism is everywhere. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. And another thing Vinny does do, and I'm not going to call him out for it. Well, I am kind of, but I'm not saying it, but he does call out everybody about it though. Like I feel like racism has been there everywhere, and all the players around have learned how to deal with it, you know?
Right.
And like it's not part of the attitude problem, but Vinny gotta, like, if Vinny wants to play football, he just gotta ignore it. And I think he can't let that go into his head. You know, I think that's gonna, if he calls out the people about it, it's gonna go to his head. Because then I'd be seeing posts about Vinny says, I want to play football. It's gonna go to his head. That's the thing, he can't let it go to his head as well. So he gotta, like, man up. No offense. But
right.
I understand where he's coming from. Racism is everywhere. Don't get me wrong. So I hope it goes out well. I hope his attitude changes. If his attitude changes, my opinion will change about him this season.
All right.
So we'll see how this season goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you agree with me though. Racism is everywhere. We all have to deal with it. That's how life is, you know?
Yeah, no, true. It's unfortunate to see, but it's just something, like, a realistic thing about life. It's unavoidable at this point.
You know, you can't avoid it. You got to just ignore it. That's what I do. I deal with it, and I ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a few more weeks left before the 2024-25 season kicks off. Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, is the official reveal of Franklin Mbappe to Real Madrid in the Santiago Bernabeu.
Nobody cares.
Oh, except for the Real Madrid fans, of course. But until then, we'll just have to see what's going to happen. But well then, folks, with that being said and done, then I guess we will call it off and call it a night. Thank you very much, folks, for joining tonight's awesome new episode of the Futbol Galaxy Show. I know I say this every time that I try to bring it back and then I don't, but this time I will try, folks. I will definitely try to bring it.
When is the next
show
episode?
back?
Yeah.
What was that?
When is the next episode?
I'm planning it for next Monday.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully it does happen. So yeah, I'll try to work on that, guys. So stay tuned then, folks, for that. But until then, thank you very much, guys, for joining tonight's new episode of the Futbol Galaxy Show. Shout out to my boys, Jeremy, and to Merrick, and to anyone else who joined the live chat. I think Yuri, Doodle Dude, and I think and Chris, of course, Chris. I cannot forget Chris. So shout out to each and every one of you guys for joining the live chat. Really much appreciated, guys. And of course, a big, huge thank you to my boy Inglewood Cup for joining tonight's football discussion. It is your boy. Yeah, awesome, bro. It's always as usual. It's always awesome to have you here in the show, bro. And it's also, as usual, awesome to have everyone, Merrick, Jeremy, Chris, and everyone else joining here in the live chat for our football discussion. If you guys did happen to enjoy tonight's episode, then please do give it a like, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more episodes of the Futbol Galaxy Show. And, of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss when the next show goes live here on the channel. If you guys have Discord, then please feel free to join the Discord, guys. The official Discord of the channel. The link is, once again, in the description below. And until then, thank you so much, guys, once again for watching and for subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a great Galaxy night.